What's up, YouTube? Today I'm getting my bike ready for Baja Brawl this weekend. I got me and my buddy Nick. I don't know if I've ever shown him on my YouTube, but him and me are heading up there. And Colton, as you guys have seen already, are going up there. We got a big enclosed trailer that we're gonna put the bikes in and everything, so we're gonna have the setup. I'm hoping the weather holds off. It's calling for rain, but I think it'll pull through and be alright. But figured I'd show you guys all the stuff I use to make my bike look like new, get it all shined up and everything, can get it looking almost like new. But frame needs a little TLC. It's got a bunch of scuffs and just dirt, and it all needs polished up. And that's my little TLC. Show you what I use in the pit bike also. It's just the same stuff. But yeah, I'll get right to, first I'll polish it, and then I'll show you guys what I use when I'm done to spray on, whatever, wipe off. But yeah, so I'll get to it. Alright, so with the gas tank out of the way, you guys can see that this frame is really ready for a little bit of TLC, so we'll get some polish on it. What I like to use is a drill that you plug in. I don't really like, I mean, you could use wireless, but I prefer the plug-in. But this is some of the supplies I use. Now you're probably wondering what the WD-40 is for. That's what I spray on my exhaust pipe to keep it from rusting. After I wash it, you gotta like dry it and spray it right away, or it'll just rust up because it's raw metal. But that's what I use for that. SC1, this stuff is like amazing. It's pretty much does what it says, new bike in a can. Spray it on, shines it all up, wipe it off. It works as like a mud resistor too. You spray it up under your plastics and you don't wipe it off, and all the mud will just fall right off of it. But also on my tires, and not everybody uses tire shine, but I think the tire shine gives it a little more bling to it. So tire shine is definitely my favorite on like my truck or bike or anything. But for the polish I use on my frame, I use what I found to work best is mother's polish with a foam ball. It really needs clean, but it does what I need it to. So yeah, I'll show you guys polishing it probably before and after, but I'll catch you guys back after that's all done. Alright, so typically what I do before I start polishing it, I'll spray it down with some like soapy water and a clean microfiber cloth, and I'll get all the heavy dirt off so it doesn't all stick to the foam ball. But I'll start off doing that, then after that I'll let it sit and dry for a minute, and then I will put some polish on it, and this should be it for the polishing stage. So already only did the first pass so far, and it's already brought it back a ton. Looks a lot better. Now I don't like to go, some people like to go all the way mirrored like a mirror finish where you could see your reflection in it. I like to keep it like a, I don't know, it still has kind of a dull look, but compared to this side, it's brought out way smoother. So I'll probably do like one more pass with the buffer and should get it where I want it and it'll look real good. So yeah, here's the next pass. So second pass is done. I'm probably just gonna keep it at that. I was thinking maybe I had to do 3, but I like it at 2 how it is, so we're just gonna leave it like that. But I leave this part more dull right in here just because you get boot rub and it's just gonna get all black again, so it looks a lot better than it was before. So it'll just get black after one more ride. So we can do the other side again after 2 passes. So yep, so we'll get the middle done next, and then it will be the other side. I'll probably do them both and get them done with, so it's not too much clip footage. Alright, so first pass is done. I'll probably end up leaving it at this just because this doesn't get as beat up as the outside. It just needs cleaned up and probably polished over one time, and it gets all the scuff marks out and dirt and everything. So on to the next side. Got the frame all done. Gonna start putting it all back together now. I'll show you guys what I use to shine up the plastics, wheels, and everything else. The SC1 I normally don't put on until I get to the track and I know if it's gonna be like muddy or not, just because you never really want to put it on unless you really need it. So yeah, so here's the end result of the frame. But she's looking crispy. So bike's all back together. I'm gonna start with some SC1, show you guys what that does to the plastics, and then I'll do some tire shine. And I cleaned up the chain a little bit, had a lot of wax on it, so cleaned it up, re-oiled it, and it should be mint. so just sprayed it on, let it sit for about 30 seconds to a minute. I normally put a minute just so it has a little bit longer to seep into it, but you can see it shines it up pretty good. You wipe that off so it doesn't leave like a oily texture to it. But if you want mud to slide off of it, you can leave it on. That'll be good for like your front number plate and like your fork shrouds and under your fenders and everything. But for right now, I will wipe all of it off. I didn't do under the fenders just because there's no point right now. But yeah. Alright, so plastics are sprayed down to some SC1, frames polished. Next is the finishing touch, in my opinion, which is the tire shine. So we'll get right to that. So I forgot to mention the tire shine that I use is Meguiar's. You can pick it up at like any AutoZone or like Walmart, but it goes on there real good, and you gotta wipe it off though. But it still leaves a shine. The reason you gotta wipe it off is because it'll like clump up in the areas and it'll be too thick, and if you go driving or your wheel spins real fast, it'll fling all over your side of your car or whatever you have. But yeah, so we'll spray it on and see what it looks like. Alright, so tire shine's on. My bigger bike is completely done. Tomorrow, it's like 11 o'clock right now and I gotta work tomorrow, so I'm gonna finish up these clips tomorrow. I'll get my pit bike, show you guys that after I go through it all and get it all done. All shined up, looking like new. But I'll let the tire shine sit on there for like a minute or so, wipe that off, and then this bike will be done, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Alright, what's up YouTube? It's day number 2 out here working on my bikes, getting it ready for Baja Brawl this weekend. Got the air filter pulled apart on this, cleaning that. Also cleaning it on the pit bike. I got it taken all apart, all the plastics there that I took off. I decided to paint my wheels. I'm probably gonna end up buying a set of XL all black, so I figured why not test it out and try to paint the stock wheels and see how they turn out. So far it looks pretty good, so I'll get some clips probably tomorrow because they gotta dry overnight before I want to put them back on. So I think that's all I'm gonna do for this video, so don't forget to like and subscribe for more and comment what you think.